Hey everyone and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Annie and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a GYMSHARK, sorry I don't know what that was. We're going to be doing a little bit of a GYMSHARK haul. We're actually just going to be reviewing two outfits. These are two new outfits that they have just dropped and I know you guys find these really helpful. So thought I'd do a review even if it's just for two outfits. Before we start, make sure you hit subscribe. 81.4% of people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to my channel. So please do hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. So starting off with the Adapt Mall Seamless. This is one of my favourite sets, just putting it out there. I wore it for my workout yesterday. I just think it's such a great set, hands down one of the best ones that they've done. Size wise, I always wear size small in GYMSHARK. I will write all of my measurements in the description box with the sizes that I've bought in these, just so everything is really clear, and obviously the outfits will be linked as well. Starting off with the sports bra, this is just such a cool design for the sports bra. Like it looks like you're wearing two sports bras, which is just amazing. I've actually found that this is really supportive just because I guess it does kind of have double the straps and these two layers, and then the back of it is this, I don't even know how to describe this. It's like a really strappy kind of cool design thing. These straps aren't adjustable. I don't know how good this would be if you need like a lot of support in a sports bra, but for my chest size, I do find that this is pretty supportive. It is padded like a lot of the GYMSHARK sports bras are. I've actually kept the padding in on this one, but you could definitely remove it if you wanted to. And it's quite nice because it does have that two-layered thing. It would be quite a good one to be able to wear without padding if you prefer it without. And moving on to the matching leggings, this is such a great pair of gym leggings. There's not really a lot to fault here. They're a very simple pair, and what I quite like is instead of having big GYMSHARK logo here, which the Vital Seamless has, it just has like a little GYMSHARK written here. I think I found that this is what GYMSHARK seem to be doing at the moment, is kind of making their logos a little bit smaller on some of the items, which I think is a really nice touch. If I was going to compare this pair of leggings to another pair of GYMSHARK leggings, it would definitely be the Vital Seamless leggings. Like I think the way that they fit is almost identical. These, I have to say, these fit me really well. That there's no extra space or anything, they just hug you very nicely. I found that they are super stretchy, maybe a tiny bit more stretchy than the Vital Seamless, but not kind of like loose stretchy. So the sort of stretchy that hugs you in, if that makes any sense. Don't know how to describe the material because it's not actually that similar to any other pair of GYMSHARK leggings that I have. But I would say it's like a little bit silky. But yeah, just a super simple pair of leggings, no contouring at all, no extra details apart from the little logos, and then it has a fabulous high-waist waistband, which I love on the Vital Seamless. I just think it's such a flattering waistband on everybody. It holds you in really nicely and just makes you feel very confident when you're training. Lengthwise on these leggings, they are absolutely perfect length on me. I'm 5'4", but I do find that with all the GYMSHARK Seamless stuff, they kind of stretch to fit like any size. One of my friends, Zana, who is like over 6 foot, I don't know how tall she is, she's super tall, and I actually see her wearing the Vital Seamless GYMSHARK ones really often, and they look like a really good length on her as well. And I've also seen them on smaller people. Obviously you could roll them up quite easily and they'd still look really fabulous, but yeah, lengthwise on me, I found that these are perfect. I did a HIIT workout in these yesterday and I didn't find myself pulling them up. I didn't really even notice that I was wearing them during the workout, which to me makes a really good pair of leggings. The only thing that I would say, just the nature of this colour, is obviously like a paler grey colour, and sweat definitely would show up if you were super sweaty, but I don't think that's the leggings. I think it's just more this colour I find always shows up sweat. Just because I know everyone's going to ask, yes, I do think these are a squat proof pair of leggings, but like I always say, I do wear new seamless underwear with all my leggings anyway, which will also be linked down below as it always is. So last up for this set, we've actually got a little long sleeve top, which I haven't reviewed for ages. I used to wear these all the time and I don't know why I just went off them and I started wearing sort of little looser tops rather than the stretchy ones. But GYMSHARK very kindly sent me the long sleeve top to go with it, and yeah, I just think it's really nice. Again, it's really similar to the leggings, so you kind of look a bit superhero-y when you wear it, especially I think because there's not a lot of branding on it. It's very like two block colours together, but I think it's a really nice, simple design. If you're someone that likes to have your arms covered up when you go to the gym as well, I just think this is a nice way of doing it whilst also looking a little bit stylish. It's just got a scoop neckline, and then the only other detail is really the back has this little ruched bit, which I don't think is as noticeable when it's on. The one thing about this top, and I don't know whether everyone else who has this top also finds that it sits like this, but the neck at the back really doesn't sit well on me, as in it looks like, you can kind of see here, but it looks like there's just a little bit too much extra material here. And yeah, I don't know why, it just kind of sits up like a collar on the back. I don't think it's particularly noticeable when it's on, but just if I was being really picky, that's the only thing that I would say they've probably got slightly wrong with this set. Then moving on to the Adapt Animal Seamless. Now they also have this set in like a lovely black charcoal grey colour, which I also really want to get. But I just think this blue colour is so pretty and really suits like a lot of different skin tones. So starting off with the sports bra. Now this whole set, by the way, is basically a replica of the camo seamless with like a few little different changes. But as you'll see from the sports bra, if you're obviously a regular GYMSHARK buyer, this sports bra is pretty much the same shape. The only thing that I would say is, so for this sports bra, I personally, with the camo seamless one, don't find that I wear it in the gym without anything on top, and that's mainly because I find it quite like revealing, just because obviously the nature of it, it's like a little V shape, and I prefer to have a little bit less skin on show when I'm in the gym. But for the Adapt Animal Seamless, I do think that there's a little bit more material, like it doesn't show as much, and it could just be me and maybe it's not what they've done, but I do find that it covers up a bit more than the camo seamless does. So yeah, the shape of this is without a doubt a really, really flattering shape. It's just maybe not my personal preference for a sports bra. It's almost like a little mini top bralette thing, because although it is low cut, there's a lot of material to it, and you'll see the straps are also quite thick. So it's this lovely like wraparound shape, and then moving on to the back, it's just kind of like a load of quite confusing looking straps, but it just looks great on. Like I said, it's almost like a mini crop top thing. Like it's just a really cute design. I find that a sports bra is actually relatively supportive. I don't know whether it's because the straps are thicker and there's just generally quite a lot of material, but yeah, it's very, very true to size. Like I said, I wear a size small and it fits me very, very well, and then it has the removable padding, which actually I probably will remove. I just didn't really think about it when it came. And just a little GYMSHARK logo here, and a tiny little one at the back as well. So moving on to the leggings, this is just one of the kind of standard GYMSHARK seamless pair of leggings. Fit generally really, really well, very similar to the camo seamless. What I would say is I actually think that the material looks and feels thicker than it feels when it's on, if that makes sense. Like it's actually quite stretchy and breathable when it's on, but it does look like a bit of a thicker sort of knitted design. The material, by the way, I don't know if you can really tell that, but it's almost like embossed, like a fabric version of like what embossing is. And it's kind of like very textured. It's just generally quite a nice, interesting design. I don't really know if I'd say it's animal print, but it's kind of, I don't know, like an animal florally, spotty sort of vibe. I often don't like pattern gym wear, but because this is kind of like stitched into the design, I don't know, it's just like not very offensive. Lengthwise, these are perfect length for me. Like I said, I feel like their seamless stuff kind of stretches to whatever length you are. On the back, it has a ruching just like the camo seamless, which kind of looks scary when you look at it there, but when it's on, it's really subtle, and all it does is just like gives you a little bit more of a bum contour, which is never a bad thing. Only thing that I would say about this is the waistbands are actually a little bit too big for me, and I think that when you hold it up there, you can kind of see that the waistband almost looks like a little bit wider than where it looks at the hip. So I tried to do more of a high intensity leg workout in it the other day, and I did find it was probably falling down a little bit, but I mean like a little bit, not enough to stop me wearing it. There's just quite a bit of gaping at the back, but I think that really would change depending on like what your body type is. Like I don't think it would necessarily fit like that on everybody, but that is just my honest kind of view on like how it fits on my body. This set didn't show up any sweat when I was training in it, and I would say it was a pretty sweaty session, which is obviously a really good thing. Squat proofness wise, I would say that these are squat proof. Yes, I obviously do wear nude underwear, but I do think that material's a little bit thicker, so yeah, they probably would be squat proof. So these leggings come up at £50 and the sports bra is £35. Like I always say with GYMSHARK, I do think it's a very like mid-range brand, and you kind of pay for the quality that you get. Like I don't think it's overpriced. It's not like a Lululemon, it's not a flex fit, it kind of sits in the middle, and yeah, I just think the sets are really good quality. These two are both sets that I would definitely recommend investing in if you are looking for, if you are looking for some new gym wear, I just think they've both held up really well in my home workout sessions. The design's great, love the colour range and everything. Like I said, everything is going to be linked in the description box for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed it. Let me know of any other hauls you'd like me to do, and I'll see you in my next video.